front of you. We'll do it in my order, and you just make sure that I have everything. Okay. So it's flopped in front of you. You need to know base and apex first. We go from broad to narrow, right? We get the general directions. What is this? Apex. What is this? So we know this is superior, this is inferior, and then next we go inside, and we want to know which side's left, which side's right. So this side looks like this. This side looks like this. This is the right side. I would agree. This is the left ventricle. Left ventricle has some good ridges here. What do we call those ridges? No. Trabeculae carne. Good. Trabeculae carne. I also have some finger-like projections, like right here, right by my thumb. These finger-like projections, like right by my thumb, hold these fibers. First of all, what's the name of the projection? The fiber is named chordae tendineae. The projection that holds the chordae tendineae is called papillary muscle. Very good. On this left side, while we're still here, actually here's some good chordae tendineae as well as papillary muscles, right by my index finger. They hold down these this valve. What's the name of this valve? Be specific. Think about what side of the heart we're on. Nope, we're on the left side. Bicuspid, very good. The bicuspid's between what chamber? Left ventricle and what chamber? Left atrium. Left atrium, I don't see a lot of ridges, but I see some ridges there. What's the name of the ridges in the atria? Pectinate muscle. This is the pectinate muscle. You find it a lot associated with flaps that join the atria. What's the name of these flaps that are on either side? Auricles. So this is an auricle. I don't show a very good opening to the auricle, but this is an auricle, extra chamber. So left atrium, left ventricle, layers. Outer layer, epicardium. Middle layer, myocardium. The white layer on the inside of the chambers, endocardium. Let's go over to the right side. Same thing, similar thing. These flaps here on the right side are called the tricuspid. Separating what chamber at the bottom? Right ventricle from right atrium. Some ridges in the right atrium are called pectinate muscles. Let me see if I can find a hole to this auricle. I actually see it right. No, is that it? No. So we're on the other side. So this is, depending on which way it's going, it's been torn up. This might be the right ventricle, but it's hard to tell. Here's a hole that goes up to the auricle. Now we need to know these holes coming out. Here, I have a semilunar valve. This semilunar valve is coming from what side of the heart? Left or right? Right side of the heart. What semilunar valve would I find on the right side of the heart? Pulmonary. Very good. Pulmonary semilunar valve would lead to what vessel? Pulmonary vessel. Very good. Pulmonary artery. So remember, the semilunar valves, see there's a cup right there. Semilunar valve is named, both semilunar valves are named after the vessel that it goes into. We need to know on this side, I've got another semilunar valve in here. I'll rotate it around for all cameras. Right by my finger, I've got another semilunar valve. That semilunar valve on the left side would be called aortic. As a matter of fact, I can flip it over, and here this cut is through the aorta. You can see the arch and vessels going up, and you can see the aortic semilunar valve right here as well. See it? I can stick my finger just to show you that it's continuous with the chamber that my left hand is in. I'll flip it over here so you see my finger's continuous. Oops, finger's continuous. Finger's continuous with this chamber, which is what chamber? Left ventricle. We need to go through some some veins that come in. So on the right side, I should have a superior and inferior vena cava come in. So I would trace back, and the best guess that I have is my index finger is in my right atrium, and my best guess is right here, like that. How my index finger is being held? The tip of my finger here would be the superior vena cava. The base would be the inferior vena cava. In a body like ours, it is straight up and down, just like this. Okay, so I'll flip this around. So it'd be just like that in our body. So this part up here would be superior vena cava. This down here would be inferior vena cava, and right here would be what chamber? Right atrium. Very good. On the other side, so let me get my bearings again. So this is my right side. On the left side, I'm going to have pulmonary veins returning, and it's not here. Closest thing I can think of is right here. You can actually see the opening to the left atrium right here. So I'm thinking that here's one vessel right here that goes in. So this would be a pulmonary vein from the right side going to the left side. So right here would be my left atrium. This would be a pulmonary vein going into the left atrium. Am I missing anything? Okay. Probably this hole you have other pulmonary veins, and they cut it out to remove the heart. But here's one that goes in. And then again, my left finger is on superior and inferior vena cava. What would this be right here?
Pulmonary vein?
No. Yes, it is the arch of the aorta. You have two branches going off towards the head, and me going into the left ventricle. As you can see, it's continuous with the left ventricle. Hopefully you guys see my finger. And then the only other one would be right here. That'd be the pulmonary.